Alright, so is there one? Oh, continue. During your second playthrough of this portion, you can raise Lloyd and Rixia's levels to 15. As a result, enemies can be swiftly defeated by field attacks. Okay, so I'm already aware that Lloyd is a member of, or he's a police officer or whatever in Crossbell. And I already know Rixia Mao is actually, she can fight. I saw the opening of, out of curiosity, I watched the opening of one of the games, but the names of people were popping up, and Rixia Mao's name popped up. I took a few classes of Japanese in college, so I could tell it was her name. So I actually already knew about both of them. It's also possible to view only the chapter's key events and skip both the dungeon and the boss at the end. View key events only. Okay. I didn't know Rixia Mao was like, I thought from the thing, because she's like perched on something. It looks like she's a villain or whatever. But I don't know how, okay. Now that I'm actually here, I'm kind of apprehensive about playing it, but let's start normally. March 1205. So maybe this was before Rean's school year started? Imperial territory of Crossbell, east side, Tangram Hill. I really just want to hear them in English. Republican Army 2nd Area Division, Armored Aviation Region, Canopus. So I'm guessing those are Imperial Army 9th Armored Division, Armored Battalion, Schneisel. So I don't know what's going on. But I think once I hear... Okay. I think once I hear them talking, that's gonna be enough for me. Ooh. Canopus is getting blown out.
Bergen guns have been hit! Sir, we can't compete with their airships and terrain like this. Oxens might be powerful, but they're still tanks.
We don't have to, just focus on defense! The others will take care of destroying them!
Dude, these people are dying. Imperial Army Crossbell Branch, Panzer Soldat Unit Reserva. This is all-out war, dude. Oh my god.
Are they the Empire's new weapons? How can we compete with something so mobile?
There's nothing to fear. They may be mobile, but they're a damn sight easier to handle than that purple devil of Crossbell. What the? Huh?
Oh.
Hello? Incoming at 3 o'clock. What the hell?
Wait. Is that Valimar? What the heck is... Valimar the Ashen Knight. But Rean was not...
Is that...
Rean was knocked out at this point, wasn't he?
The Ashen Chevalier. The hero of the Imperial Army.
Oh. Okay, so this must be 3 months later then.
The area beyond here is Imperial territory. You have no business treading into Crossbell.
You tell him.
That was a warning. Try to advance any farther, and I will show no mercy.
All units retreat! We're returning to the outskirts of Altair!
So I guess he wasn't really in a position for his name not to be used that way, so.
Wow! You're amazing! I knew you were the one who ended the Civil War. But seeing you up close, you're really something else.
Not at all. I'm still fairly inexperienced, if you ask me.
Recover the wounded and any POWs and return to Tangram Gate. Just remain vigilant until the speech is over.
Yes, sir.
Huh. Okay. Divertissement, the occupation, Crossbell State. Okay, so, nah, screw it. We're charging for it with no regrets. We're gonna properly finish out Trails of Cold Steel 2.
It's now March, 1205 of the Septian calendar.
Is that Lloyd?
Over 2 months have passed since the Azure Tree vanished.
Crossbell Station, Imperial Territory, Crossbell City, formerly the autonomous state of Crossbell. Dang. So their bid for independence fails then. That sucks. Erebonian Empire.
So much happened during those months. President Croix was arrested, Crossbell's movement for independence was promptly declared invalid. And before anyone could process what was going on, Speaker McDowell became Mayor McDowell. The war in Erebonia came to an end sooner than anyone had anticipated, but it was quickly followed by the invasion of Crossbell.
Jeez. So I guess this is the 3D, the prettied up 3D version of the environments from the PSP games.
Guerrilla Fortress, which once served as the only physical link between the two nations, was no more. But that proved to be little more than a temporary setback for the Imperial Army, who acted by flying hundreds of tanks over the state from a vast airship. In no time at all, Crossbell was occupied. The Calvard Republic, which had been wrapped up in its own share of chaotic internal disputes, finally reacted to Erebonia's bold invasion in turn. They began with sending its cutting-edge armored airborne divisions into Crossbell, hoping to force the Empire out of the region completely.
Guessing they weren't successful.
But every attempt they made resulted in failure, as they were repelled effortlessly by one soldat after another. And today, at Orcus Tower, the new seat of Crossbell's government, the new rulers of Crossbell rose to deliver a rousing speech.
This is where that summit happened in the first game. Seat of government, Orcus Tower.
Friends and citizens, it brings me great pleasure to stand here among you once again.
Jeez, so smug.
But even in the midst of such gladness, the specter of the harm Crossbell has visited upon the Empire lingers still.
He's probably talking about the huge cannon blast that reduced Guerrilla Fortress to rubble.
The destruction of Guerrilla Fortress and the ensuing civil war it caused has taken a great toll in resources and in lives. The anger, sorrow, and dismay in the hearts of the Erebonian people is still fresh, still too near. But today is a joyous day, a day to put the troubles of the past behind us.
Something about this seems iffy.
Let us join hands and step boldly into the future, leaving our anger and grief behind. Challenges will rise before us, but together we shall meet them. Together we can rise above the tumult of these troubled times. Men and women, old and young, rich and poor, those from every walk of life can share in these aspirations.
Until he Jirai annex zones this place.
Looking toward that goal, there is someone I'd like to introduce to you today.
My son Rean Schwarzer, I'm sure.
A brilliant young man who played a pivotal role in bringing Erebonia's civil war to its swift conclusion. And the individual most responsible for the historic accomplishment that sees me standing before you today.
Oh.
The first Governor General of Crossbell, Lord Rufus Alberea.
Ah, okay.
Greetings, friends. It truly lifts my spirits to be here among you. I'm honored to have been entrusted with the profound responsibility of acting as Crossbell's first Governor General. As I'm sure you're all aware, the division between the nobility and the common people is a long-standing part of Erebonian life. Personally, I stand in support of our class system, but I fully expect that one day it will fade away. After all, if each citizen of the Empire conducts themselves with the courage, dignity, and grace expected of a noble, then what difference would remain between myself and any of you?
That's a little smug too, or maybe a lot of smug.
As I hope for that day, allow me to speak not only as your Governor General, but as an individual when I say, in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Eugent III, I hereby proclaim the annexation of Crossbell into the Erebonian Empire.
They got them! Oh man!
May the goddess above stand witness.
Dang, dude. Erebonia, really? They just can't not be villainous, dude. Now we've got names and faces to put to how obnoxious they are.
And may she forever bless Erebonia and Crossbell with the light of prosperity.
Dang. I don't know what happens in the Trails to Azure and the Trails to Zero games, but playing this after playing...
We've got some real larger-than-life characters in charge of us now.
Okay, so now we're going to be introduced to those PCs. Crossbell News Service Editorial Department. Yep, all prettied up and 3D'd up. The effect is lost on me right now, but maybe one day soon. Crossbell News Service, Grace Lynn.
Sure, the Imperial Chancellor's intimidating, but he's so charismatic that the people eat up his every word. They love the guy. I can see why he's the bee's knees over in Heimdall.
The new Governor General's something else too, albeit for different reasons. He's... how to put this? Difficult to hate.
Which I get. Rufus still, his voice is still silky smooth, but...
Like, he'd tell you to do something, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself doing it just to see him crack a smile.
Well, Alberea is the name of one of the top noble houses in the Empire. Top 2, even. No surprise that the heir of such an affluent family would be popular. But it feels like there's more to him than that.
That's what gets me, though. Those two were on completely opposite sides during the war.
Who, Osborne and Rufus?
So why are they both so buddy-buddy now? Very oddly sudden, in my opinion.
You're telling me. By the sounds of things, Erebonians can't make heads or tails of what's going on with it either. But you know how it is. There's so many rumors springing up thanks to the war, it's hard to tell truth from fiction.
Yeah, I've even heard about a 1,000-arch tall castle appearing in the capital. I mean, that's gotta be made up, right? There's no way something like that's real.
He's talking about the Infernal Castle.
You've got a real short memory if you think that's bull.
Ha! Because it happened there too, right?
The Azure Tree wasn't that long ago, you know.
Well, yeah, it was a tree rather than a castle, bud.
Point taken.
Yes, this is the office of the Crossbell Times. What? Representative McDowell will be issuing a statement.
Sounds like something big's happening behind the scenes already.
I'll get to gathering some info on what's happening for our international section. Calvard's probably got some good stuff.
Works for me.
So that first scene was probably Rean repelling the Calvard army.
Gotta use those connections of yours for something, after all.
Well, see you later.
Our independence came and went like bubbles on the water, and now we aren't even a state anymore. We're in for some tough times ahead.
Yeah, playing through both those games only to have the rug pulled out from under you on the divertissement or whatever of this game.
No, they always say that the pen is mightier than the sword. I won't let those guys outdo me. Chief, let me handle that story.
All right. But Lloyd and Rixia time, right? Lloyd and Rixia time? Hopefully. I really want to see what they sound like. Well, we already heard...
That's all we of Heiyue can do for you, I'm afraid.
Heiyue. Here they are. Heiyue branch manager Cao Li. Oh, he's
The guards have been given a little incentive to stay out of your way.
He's from the same place that Zine is from.
You should face no more obstacles in your operation.
Thanks, Sal.
Sal, okay.
Think nothing of it. It's my pleasure to play all the cards I can. The place you're aiming for is where all the information in Crossbell gathers, as well as its Achilles heel. What you're doing does us no shortage of favors, I'll have you know.
Well, just this once? I'm happy to hear that.
Do take care, Yin. My apologies. Rixia.
Rixia.
I've received information that quite a skilled warrior is in Crossbell at the moment.
As have I. Nonetheless, thank you for your warning.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't want anything happening to a valuable future business partner. I believe that does it for me. I'll be praying for your success.
All right. She needs pants too.
He's being awfully cooperative, isn't he?
Is he not normally?
Then again, it's not a stretch to think he's only doing it because he's got something up his sleeve.
He's an incredibly shrewd man. Most likely, he's happy to do whatever will shine the most favorable light on him once Crossbell's occupation period is over.
True enough. He wouldn't want to screw up his chance to potentially play mediator between Crossbell and the Republic. I get the feeling he'd get along great with Lecter. He's our ally for now, but there's no guarantee how long that'll last.
Yeah, Lecter did do a lot of stuff in Crossbell while we were over in Erebonia.
Exactly. It's in our best interest to remain wary of him.
So I guess they don't fully trust Cao Li.
Still, if working with him helps protect those I care about most, then I'll gladly do so.
Okay. I assume Rixia doesn't start off caring about the police department.
Likewise.
Alright. So I wonder how Crossbell City Underground, Geo-front E sector. Lloyd Irving should be, or Lloyd Banning's, right. Whoops. Lloyd Irving's a completely different game. Rixia Mao. Idle by day, looks like she fights with her fists by night.
Tio said to aim for the area up ahead.
Tio.
Crossbell's future rests in our hands. So let's get moving.
Right.
For this chapter alone, you will make your way through a dungeon controlling police detective Lloyd Bannings and Arcan CL performer Rixia Mao. Both link attacks and overdrive are available to them. Oh, cool. So what is he? He fights with Tonfa? Mechanized Tonfa? Lloyd, level 130, and Rixia. Oh, she's got like a sword. Orbment. Cool. Force. So he's got the same Master Quartz as Rean. Murakumo. Wouldn't have been my pick, but I wonder if we can make any others. Modify Orbment, Quartz. We cannot, no. Ooh. so different. I assume when we finally do play the Crossbell games, they're gonna play Crossbell Times special.
It's the Crossbell Times. What's something like this even doing here? You think one of the maintenance staff left it?
I can't think of any other reason it would be here. It's the issue published just after the occupation, too. I doubt anyone would miss it if we took it.
Okay, so I guess we should read through that to see what's going on. Item. We have literally nothing. Oh, right, that's not how we read it.
Right.
Wait, how do we... I guess we have to, yeah, divertissement. Oh. I guess that's still, entries obtained 300 out of 331. Alright, special issue, Crossbell's autonomy is no more. Today, on this 14th of January, 1205, Henry McDowell, provisional mayor of Crossbell and acting representative of the state government, signed an agreement ceding ownership of Crossbell to the Erebonian Empire, bringing Crossbell State's 70-year history to an abrupt end. Provisional Mayor McDowell was visibly shaken and teary-eyed as he emerged from the signing. When pressed for comment, he simply stated, "I have never felt such shame," before exiting the room. Shortly afterward... Oh, right. Okay, shortly afterward, Crossbell's Diet also proclaimed its dissolution, and Crossbellans far and wide could be seen offering silent prayers of mourning for the country's autonomy. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that you go down in history as a coward for, but oh well. For its part, the Imperial government vows to protect the safety of Crossbell's people, and it has established a new government which will govern the territory from here on. Analysis: were Erebonia's actions justified? In light of recent events, this question is likely on the lips of every Crossbellan citizen. We at Crossbell Times have attempted to chronicle the events that led us here and provide you, dear readers, with an answer. 1. Crossbell's actions. In October 1204, the then mayor of Crossbell, Dieter Croix, illegally manipulated public opinion to gain support for the establishment of the independent state of Crossbell, which we learned about in Trails of Cold Steel. At the same time, in an attempt to force other nations to recognize the legitimacy of this power play, the International Bank of Crossbell froze all of its international assets, which we also learned about in Cold Steel. Didn't affect us any, but still. 2. The Empire's response. The Erebonian Empire strongly condemned these actions and, insisting that Crossbell had long been Erebonian territory, mounted an armed invasion of the state. This culminated in Erebonia's attempt to fire upon Crossbell City with its railway guns, which we prevented. 3. Crossbell's reaction. President Dieter Croix took action using a newly developed weapon to prevent the railway guns from damaging the city and destroying Guerrilla Fortress, to also prevent them from being fired again. 4. Chaos in Crossbell. Shortly after, President Croix's legitimacy was called into question and he was taken into custody by the police. His arrest brought the chaos in Crossbell to an end. After taking up the mayoral seat on a provisional basis, Mayor McDowell revealed to the public the truth of what had occurred and said about rebuilding the state government. At this point, however, the Erebonian Empire launched a second invasion, which ultimately led to the annexation of Crossbell. Yeah. It cannot be denied that Crossbell's actions sparked the conflict with Erebonia, nor can it be questioned that our nation's forces attacked the Imperial army. However, the Empire's response to these aggressions, including the attempted firing of their railway guns, which could have taken the lives of countless innocent civilians, cannot be considered anything less than excessive. Furthermore, Crossbell took responsibility for the arrest of its former president, Dieter Croix, as well as retracted its declaration of independence. While we freely admit our nation's wrongdoings, it is very hard to argue that the Erebonian Empire's invasion, occupation, and annexation of our nation was at all justified. Doubly so in light of the nation's attempts to put things right. The Erebonian Empire continues to insist that Crossbell was its territory from the beginning, and that their occupation was merely to protect us from the Republic of Calvert. However, given the way things have unfolded, that explanation rings hollow to many Crossbellans. Just who owns Crossbell and how should it be run? These are questions we will have to ask ourselves anew in the days to come. It seems to me like just letting Crossbell be Crossbell would be the best solution, but of course it's never that simple, right? Tensions remain at Tangram Gate. Ever since the Republic of Calvert declared Crossbell's annexation by Erebonia invalid, Tangram Gate, situated on our eastern border, has been a hotbed of violence and political unrest. The Calvardian attempts at invasion have been repeatedly staved off by the Imperial Army's armored divisions stationed at the gate, which I guess is what we saw Rean doing, yeah. But they show no signs of stopping. These large-scale battles have filled the hearts of the Crossbell public with fear, but spokesmen for the Imperial Army have urged people to remain calm. The army vows to deploy its most powerful weapon, the Ashen Knight, alongside its Panzer Soldats in order to bring the conflict to a swift and decisive end. Letters from the editors. Under this wintry sky. On this icy January day, we have become citizens of the Imperial territory of Crossbell. It's not a change that's come about uncontested, and it's one that's sure to cause arguments for years to come. How could it not? Our new government will change life as we knew it significantly. While our nation may have lost its autonomy, as people we are unchanged. We are still people with free will, people who think and feel for themselves, people who can envision what we want our future to be. No matter where the seat of power lies or who sits upon it, this is still our home. We will keep thinking, keep feeling, and keep dreaming of a better future regardless of what lies in store for us. Hey, Crossbell Times editorial staff. I'm assuming that's Grace Lynn. Like, she's the one who put that last bit in there. Alright. We got ourselves... Is it... Okay, it was facing away from us. I'm guessing these are 3D... this is a 3D version of an enemy we're going to encounter in Trails to Zero. Or Trails of Azure. Or Trails to Azure. Let me get it right. Whoops. Oh, crap.
This'll only take a moment. Allow me.
This must be their battle theme. Needle rats. Grass drome. Yeah, it shouldn't be anything. It said it was going to start us off at level 15.
Activate. My turn.
I should have checked what level we were.
Arcus, activate.
Jeez. They sound so official.
Activate.
Yeah? Definitely demolish them. Alright.
Allow me.
Miss? Wow. That's not cool. Oh, he petrified it.
Let's keep moving.
Alright, let me, level 130. Wait, why did it ask us to start off at level 15? Maybe that's the level you start off at if you're doing this for the first time? Hold on. I probably misunderstood something.
Alright, we're in a good
But yeah.
Right.
Just the one.
An opening.
Gotcha.
Jeez.
Right.
Yeah, these things, we definitely want to use
Activate.
magic against them, or arts rather.
Right.
And then Rixia. There we go.
Let's keep moving.
Imagine staying here long enough to grind up all of to grind their things up to maximum. Unlocked. Huh, alright. So this definitely shouldn't be too difficult.
Bring it on.
Allow me.
Arts, she will flare bomb, of course.
Activate.
Right.
And then he, a grand press isn't out of the question. Yeah. He will. Okay, yeah. I had to check to see which one it was gonna be, but he's actually going to act before it does so. Luckily for us, all the smaller grass drones are gonna move into range, so. Yep. And then hopefully this can put a huge dent in it. Nice. Spatial oscillation. Yeah, I dropped our arts defense. Ooh. Alright, that's... Yeah, that heals less than we do, so... Not worried.
Arcus, activate.
We will have Lloyd, though. Oh, Raging Spin. Draws in foes, then strikes them. So it's like Laura's Brilliant Spin. Brave Smash 2 advances with a powerful battle aura. And then gain immense power, but inflicts faint after 5 turns. So it looks like he's got some sort of super mode as well, then. Actually, rather. That seems to me like the kind of thing we could prevent if we had an anti-faint item. But it seems just as likely that it might be more like Aegis's or Gia mode. And that if we use it, there's no, like, that feint is impossible to prevent. It seems like it'd be only fair.
An opening. Gotcha.
Jeez.
Here goes.
Yeah, 1 firebolt, and then we're gonna need to have some healing going on.
I'm still up for more.
Right, because there's more waiting for us.
That was some fight.
This sector has been abandoned for quite some time. It's not hard to imagine why so many powerful monsters settled in here. What amazes me more is just how much these Arcus orbments are capable of.
So they don't use Arcus orbments in their base games.
Yeah, they'll be a real asset to us in the future. They're so modern, they're practically still in testing over at the Empire.
I miss the variety of arts I could use before, but in terms of balance, they're much more suited for combat than our Enigma 2s.
So that's what they used.
Well, Erebonia's always had the upper hand on military technology, if nothing else. We should count ourselves lucky that Michel got his hands on them for us. On that note, we should also count ourselves lucky for being able to utilize them so well. I don't think we've had a single problem linking up.
Thank Adios for that.
I admit, it's a strange feeling. It's as if we knew everything there was to know about one another, through and through. Almost as if our bodies became one.
Okay, so it's that kind of thing?
How, poetic. Sort of like how you perform with Elia on stage, right? That's like being one, in a sense.
Now that you mention it, you could put it that way, yes. At this point, however, I doubt I would even need one of these to match my movements to hers in battle.
Alright. Geo-front E01. Looks like that's gonna take us up.
So this is what the Geo-front's E sector looks like. This one supposedly had its existence hidden from the general public, didn't it?
That's what Ellie said anyway. It was kept sealed off to keep everything inside strictly confidential. Corrupt officials and Diet members used it to conceal any information they didn't want leaking out.
Is that how you pronounce it?
She did add that it wasn't its only use, though. Just one of them.
I see. Not the kind of place we can just leave as it is, then.
Yeah. We need to make our way through here, whatever it takes. Ready to give it everything we've got?
Of course.
The enemies are fairly inconsequential, so... Looks like that might need a switch to activate. Yep. We go down, loop around, crawl through there. Okay, shouldn't be too difficult. We are gaining levels. Like, we gained quite a bit of XP from that... Those giant... the giant grass drone, rather, that we just killed. Yeah. That's a dead end. Alright, this has an interesting layout. It'd be nice if we could get some healing going on. Whoops! Oh, crap! Okay, finally got it!
The advantage is ours.
So what is
Prepare
this?
yourself.
Metal bat.
Here goes!
We actually don't have items. So I probably... Wow. Maybe being fast and loose with their EP was not the greatest idea. Oh, well, we should be good.
All right, we're safe now.
Unless... EP charge 2. Thank you. Yeah. And then now she can heal us. Alright. Crawl through here, and then there should be two switches.
This is a tight fit.
They've got everything, dude. They've got voice data for that. Yeah, let's destroy these. Time Sepith and an EP charge. Nope. EP charge 4. Oh crap.
This'll only take a moment.
Alright.
Nice knowing you've got my back, Rixia.
Not a bad team, are we?
Alright. I think that sound effect was us getting our second overdrive charge. Where's that? Is this the switch? It is. Okay. It's a device to operate a ladder. Yeah. So now we can... Wait, did we want to have it down before? Yeah, there's a thing down there. Okay, and it's gonna be a challenge chest. So that, and then that. It's gonna have to be enough. Definitely can't afford to be as economical with our items as I'd like, but that's fine.
What a nice treasure chest.
Hopefully we can take whatever's in here.
I won't lose.
Okay, yeah.
Here goes.
Grand Press, which is gonna use up everything he's got, and then a flare bomb. Crap. At least it missed Rixia. Come on, dude. And then have her follow up for the kill. Or at least getting rid of all the smaller ones that can use breath. There we go.
Here goes. Arcus, activate.
And then another flare bomb from her. Everything is so expensive. Like like our skills, when we can't really heal them, heal ourselves up. Oh, Lloyd got a 0 arts. Okay, well, I was lucky.
Prepare yourself.
Nice. Just one swing of her sword.
But we aren't safe yet.
Grail Locket. Prevents death blows, delays, and vanish. Prevents all ailments. Okay, so let's give that to Lloyd. And yeah, that was literally all that was here. So this is a proper dungeon then. Well, that's cool. Like, I know there's, since I haven't played either of the other two games yet, there's a lot of, being able to see them in this particular fashion must be some sort of, treat, but, oh well. Soon the magic will not be lost on me, but for right now, it mostly is. Nope. Nothing there either. We really need some items to drop. And that, okay. So now that's connected a different section. Oh, but that blocked off a, it blocked off a treasure chest. Hold on. Okay. So we have to swing back around. So I'm gonna run up there, grab that treasure chest, and grab that treasure chest, and then come right back here. Celestial Balm EX. Okay. Well, that's gonna be fairly helpful. And then Mirage Sepith, which is decidedly less so, but we're not gonna worry about it. And then from here, that should be, yeah, that's gonna be everything of note up here. Okay, so now back to that switch. Alright, so activate this. And then we might want to flip that ladder down so that we can just go directly to it. How's that looking? No, we can't do it that way. Okay, we climb up the ladder, then we go, we keep going forward. All right, easy enough. Actually, okay, so we might have to start switching the crafts. So during when I was running back, we got into 2 fights, and she's got anger. So whenever if Lloyd takes a specific amount of damage, she'll heal up her CP. So that's always good. Looks like there's items potentially here for us. Oh crap! Oh, okay, just one. Dang, it'd be really nice if we could get some full heals when that happens, but Lloyd recovered EP. I am not certain why. Oh, I almost missed this. A tear balm. Oh well. Yeah, better than nothing. Okay, now we head down to our newly color changed platform. Still no items there we can pick up. Here though. More time Sepith. Hopefully they give us an opportunity to actually use this stuff. We go down. Looks like there's... Yep, that there, and then a switch. Which we can't get to immediately, but that's fine. First things first. Wait. Oh, okay, so that was, I thought that was just a walkway, but it's a vent. Yeah, not enough time for anybody to really comment on anything here. But we need that advantage because, fighting as we are now with, oh crap! Kind of weird. When she uses an item in battle, she says activate. But I can chalk it up to them 7 dragons armor. They don't really need something for that. Both using excellent coats. Oh, she can't even equip it. Alright. Man, rushing through here and just ignoring all the items would have been a death sentence for whatever I'm assuming whatever's waiting for us. March 9th. This is actually... In the 3 months that have elapsed, I'm now realizing that they would have... Toa, Angelica, and George, they've all graduated by now. They are no longer students of Thor's military academy. Depending on if things even went that way, because something totally wild could have happened. Yeah. Anything to keep their HP totals up. And then we loop around there. Okay, looks like we've got an item on one of the places that it lets out at, and then a switch on another.
I'm just glad I'm going through first.
What's wrong?
Never mind me. I can't tell her it's because of her outfit.
Yeah. She's definitely... Oh! We're walking on the vents? This is giving me vertigo, dude. Well, let's get the item first. Oh!
What a nice treasure chest.
And it's freely open. Bakuya. Yeah. 90 additional damage, why not? Nothing. And nothing. Well, that sucks. We got the Bakuya out of it, though, so can't complain too much. It'd be nice. Well, I really want to hold off on using, like, our revival bombs and stuff if it's not strictly necessary. Geo-front E block 2. And this should lead us right there, right? Yep. That seems to be the long and short of this particular area. And, whoa, this place is huge. Alright. And plus we can heal up, thankfully. I wonder if Adios is big in, whatchamacallit, Crossbell. They probably have cathedrals and stuff for her, I'm assuming. Okay, quartz. Let's see. What do we want to make? Not enough for an action 3, but we can make an action 2. Not enough for a cast 2. I actually think we're gonna hold off. EP cup would be nice. Yeah, let's shell up for Saintly Force. And then, whose strength is higher? Rishia's. So, we're gonna give it to Lloyd. Oh. Alright, so we have to... Well, what's in here, first of all? Looks like another room we can probably pick up. Oh, nope. Alright, so I guess we go this way first then. We got... There's the switch over there, but there's the treasure chest down there. Haha! Thought you could get away from me, did ya? Oh, it's empty. Well, that sucks. A thing. Let's get behind it. And then get to killing it. Ugh, gotcha.
Alright, we're in a good place.
So what are you? Greedy mosquito. Hopefully they're weak to fire.
My turn.
Grand Press.
Arcus activate.
Thankfully we can move before any of them do. Get those kills in. Whoa! Good stuff.
Let's keep moving.
Hopefully gain a new level off of them at some point. EP charge 4. That's going to be helpful. And then this vent is pretty much... It seems to be one way on the map, so... Earth Sepith. Alright. Yep. And then we can grab a chest. We're not going to make the same mistake we... Oh! Well, it is a vent, I guess. Alright. First things first. Okay, so archaisms. I wonder if they're going to be surprised by them.
Oh, found a chest.
Probably not. Oh, crap. These look more rudimentary than the archaisms we're used to facing.
Alright, we're in a good place.
Let's see what they're all about.
Right.
Torso RR. Okay, so it might be part of a bigger whole then.
Right.
Grand Press. Just stick with our usual mainstays. And then hopefully this Grand Press can get the kills for us. Alright.
I'm still up for more.
Big chest.
Oh, found a chest.
Strega S. Alright. Lloyd can probably equip those too, but we want Rixia to be able to take hits, so... Now with that, we flip the switch and keep moving. Is it... I figured it would affect that one. Then we can circle down to get that other chest. Yeah, it seems to be pretty much a straight shot from here. As long as I go the right way, of course. That seems exceedingly dangerous, but I guess that's why I'm not a member of the police, the CSPD. Or wait, does this shirt? It does. Oh, probably. I was about to say Crossbell City Police Department. That should be CCPD, but Crossbell City Police Department. Or Crossbell State Police Department. I just said the same thing the wrong way twice. But yeah, Crossbell State Police Department. So he's probably going to be needing a new jacket pretty soon. if they're even allowed to keep their own police force. They might need to get a self-defense force or something. Come on, dude. There we go. Get this greedy mosquito out of here. Yeah, they went down pretty quickly.
Let's keep moving.
Hopefully it gives us the opportunity to go back at some point. Tear bomb. But as long as we can stretch their EP so it lasts until we get back into that room, everything should be good. Yep. There, 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 and then we get the switch. Okay. First things first, we get, there we go, behind this thing. Seems to have pretty good sensors on it, doesn't it? Being able to detect us. Maybe they're more like cleaner droids or something. Not really suited for combat. We'd know, but I don't want to waste any Sepith on the analyze. Alright. Mosquito double trouble. We do want to fight this for the XP, but... Well. Alright. 2 chains battle. Okay, so that definitely got a little dicey towards the end, but it's moving them closer to level 132, so that's all that really matters. She can do that. And then, yeah. Alright. And from here, it's, yeah, smooth sailing to that switch. But we... The sooner we... Well, we're probably not going to be able to afford an EP cut at any point during this. Uh-oh. Okay.
Commencing subjugation.
So here comes first the poison mist. Nope. Yeah.
Allow me.
And she... Oh, she's got Recuria.
Right.
He is actually going to Saintly Force.
Arcus, activate.
A free Recuria, always nice. And then we'll find out what she can do. Well, actually, we'll wait for that crit. Crap.
Right.
True Dragon Claws. Draws in foes, then slashes attacks twice. Throws sword like a boomerang. True Falling Moon. Moonlight Butterflies. Disappears from sight in a group of silvery butterflies. Alright. Superior Mosquito. I think Rixia is Erica Mendez.
Over, but we aren't safe yet.
Like, she sounds a little bit like, what's her face, doesn't she?
That takes care of them. Hope I didn't end up dragging you down any.
There was never any chance of that. I can't think of anyone else who could go through the things you did and come out stronger than ever. You should be more confident, Lloyd.
There's no way I could have gone through it all alone, though. I still got a ways to go as a detective, too. And when you think about all the obstacles we've got waiting for us, I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle it all.
I wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've got no confidence in my own abilities. I just think it's important to be able to give an honest assessment of your own strengths and weaknesses. When it comes to pure strength in combat, Randy and Noel clearly come out on top.
Okay, I don't know who they are, but cool.
With processing information, it's Tio, Yona, and Fran.
Yona.
And in terms of negotiation tactics, I can't compare to Ellie or the Chief either. If we don't make good use of our respective strengths, we're not going to be able to get through what's ahead. We might not all be able to stay in the same place anymore, but we still need to be able to work together.
Oh, they've started keeping a watch on everyone then?
I would assume so. You guys are probably the biggest subversives in the city.
Yeah, I think Randy was the first one. After that, Ellie and Noel started being watched. If it weren't for Tio's help, Kia and I would probably be in trouble too.
That's an interesting name.
Is Kia still with Arios and Shizuku?
Yeah, Arios is looking after both of them. They should be okay for the time being. But if the Imperial army sets their eye on them, things could get nasty. It's okay. The reason we're here is to try and avoid coming to that. Best get moving. We've still likely got a ways to go.
True. Let's go.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm not sure, like, I get the gist specifically is that there are a whole bunch of them and they're helping out and stuff, but things are looking too good for the Crossbell State Police Department, which is pretty clear. Let's actually save it before things get too hairy. Okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing they've got those little dots showing where we progress from. Let's see what's... Go up. Oh, okay, so this is how it snakes back up then. Well, that's fine. Celestial Balm EX. What we really need is something to heal up Rixia, because she's low on everything. And I don't want to use our Celestial Balm EX. Ooh, that's new. Hold on. Item. We've got 2 reviving bombs, so... Hearts. Alright. Now let's go ahead and see what this thing's all about. Oh, it's some sort of weird fish. Oh, okay. There wasn't anywhere else to run. But that's fine. Blood monad. Aw.
Here goes.
It's blood sucking too, so that's always fun. There we go. We needed that one to move up closer so that she could get it. Almost there. And then he can finish it off. After this, we're pretty close to level 132, so this might put them both over.
I'm still up for more.
Yep.
Ha! Can't compete.
132, 132. Okay. And there's... Looks like that's a monster chest. Also, we have to go that way to progress forward, so... Okay. So hitting that chest, or hitting that, switch is probably just gonna move that over so we can just run back. S-tablet. Cure stat down, but... Nothing's really inflicted stat down on us just yet, so... Okay, so we flip this switch, then we can go down and kill whatever's in there. Yeah. Then we've got to come back up and get it. So far, so good, though. Yeah, we run back over here. Lloyd doesn't have any EP, but if it comes to it, we've got the... Oh, there we go. We actually couldn't have asked for something better. Well, an EP charge 4 would have been nicer, but... Alright, so what do we have here?
Won't lose.
Lots of blood monads. This way. Crap. Okay, cool. I was like, it would have been crappy if it swam out of range. But this is going to get almost all of them. Lloyd is slow. Holy crap. Yeah. Got an HP heal coming its way too. Dang.
Here goes.
All right. And Grand Press is going to take too long, so... Yeah. Here's hoping, right? We got a lot of them, but not as many as we'd like. We missed 2 of them? Oh.
Let's keep moving.
All right. I mean, it worked out, didn't it? Zeus gem. Equip. Or rather, Orvment. So she's got to sleep too, but... Oh, okay. So we'll move her breeze then. Judgment Bolt. Yeah, we'll move her breeze down here. Oh, we can't. Oh, wow. Well, we don't do too much healing in battle anyway, but that's definitely something we're gonna need to keep an eye on. Like, once we're back to the thing. Oh, he heals up as he runs. Well, that's good. So we head back over, hit the switch again, and then we'll be able to move on the upper floor this time instead. Not anything too bad. Like, geez, it's been so long since we've had to pay such close attention to our HP and EP totals, dude. But it increases the challenge factor in a way that feels good, so I'm not worried about it. Now that we're up here, we've got more blood monads. We are actually, yeah. I guess there's no point. There's no harm in not killing it. I doubt we're gonna hit level 133 though.
Prepare yourself. Arcus, activate.
My turn. All right, we're safe now.
We got him, but yeah, she took a hit. Earth Sepith, which Wind Sepith. Okay, well, they're good. That's gonna be good for upping our for doubling up on the slots. And then this should let us progress to Geo-front 3, or maybe the left side of it, because we're still on the right side. Yeah. Or not? Oh, we circled around at some point. I see. And I didn't realize it. Okay, so that's how we got up here. I was worried for a second. I was like, did we miss something? But no, we didn't. Well, maybe we must have, because we still can't go forward. Oh, we can? Okay. So modify orbment. Slot. First hers. Yeah. Can't really do any more upgrading. Quartzes can we get? Oh, we can get another Saintly Force. We're not going to, but we could. We can afford an EP cut too. Golden. Okay, so the EP cut 2 is actually going to go to Rixia because we can put the breeze gem back on her. Orbment. Or maybe we should have upgraded a different slot. Why is the Athelas? Okay, cool. So yes, breeze, and then EP cut 2. Enemies and undiscovered chests are shown on the map. Okay, so we'll give her the Saintly Force, and then we'll give him I guess we'll give him the Athelas. Can't really find a place for this attack 3. Alright, so I guess we're just not gonna worry about it. Gonna save. And then press onward. Just blood monads. There's no huge blood monad. Nope. Don't know what that is, but it looks like an enemy we faced off against in Cold Steel 2, or a second chapter rather.
Commencing subjugation.
Well, we're not super worried. And it looks like it's... Okay. We want to use wind.
Arcus, activate.
Hopefully we can get in there.
Chance.
Alright. Well, I'm glad cover activated, even though it didn't really do too much. We got the seal on one of them. And then... Earth they're good against. So we're gonna switch to crabs then. Do we have to... Wait, what? Okay, so we have to pick a spot that's not occupied by any of them. That's fine. There we go.
Now! Come on, Rixia!
Understood.
Alright. Silver Thorn. But luckily, he's immune to all ailments. Whoa, he is not immune to huge amounts of damage though.
Right.
What is it? Crystal Medusa.
Arcus, activate.
Okay, yeah. And then we'll go... Hopefully she can get the kill here.
Offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Fine.
I really... Okay. Now I'm fairly certain that's Erica Mendez. Oh, crap.
You won't lose.
Oh, we've got a couple Tyrol bombs. As long as it doesn't move immediately, it probably won't kill him outright.
Right.
And then Arts, Judgment Bolt. So this Judgment Bolt should be it.
You fiend!
Hey, the anger, dude. I love it.
Arcus, activate.
Alright. So now we should be good. Alright. Rixia for the kill.
Let's keep moving.
Nope. Didn't even put us anywhere close to 133.
Alright. So far, so good.
I suppose.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, things have been going great so far.
I just have a bad feeling about something. I'm sorry. It's probably just my imagination.
No, dude, there's definitely going to be some big super boss at the end of this for us.
So you say, but those bad feelings of yours usually pan out to be accurate. I've had my life saved by them enough times to know that. If it weren't for you, I'd have probably died on one of those landmines, or been hit by that sniper.
Uh-oh.
I'd forgotten all about those. I have much less of an idea what the cause of this one could be, though. I only have a general, vague sense that something dangerous is drawing near.
Could it be that skilled warrior Sal mentioned earlier?
It might be. If all we were dealing with was a skilled warrior, I'm sure I'd be able to take care of them. This, though, whatever it is, it feels far beyond my capabilities.
That's not good.
I'm probably not making much sense, am I?
No, it's okay. Even the warning alone is appreciated. Rixia knows how to keep her cool in a crisis better than anyone I know. If what we're up against has even her on edge, I need to work on kicking my instincts up a notch or two. At least so they're as good as guys.
Okay.
Well, according to the data Tio gave us, we should be over halfway through by now. Let's just stay alert. If we don't know what we're up against, all we can do is try and be prepared for anything.
Agreed.
Okay. So there's we've got Geo-front E03 to tackle next, but first we gotta heal. Don't want to get caught off guard at any point during this. Things... Well, I can imagine already that him being a police officer probably means that, like, the requests that you take on in the Trails 2 games make more... Like, they make sense. He'd be pretty much acting as a bracer. But then again, we usually just play as bracers with the names changed around. Not that that's an issue. But thematically, especially for for Class 7, it was a bit of, like, it could feel like a bit of a stretch at times. But it felt, for Estelle, it felt completely fine, and for Lloyd, it's gonna be completely fine. Alright. Over halfway through, huh? So I'm assuming Geo-front E03 might be a little shorter, potentially. Either way. Shouldn't be anything too wild. Okay. Unlocked. Geo-front E04. I'm guessing this might take us directly down to the fight. Locked? Interesting. Okay. Orange. That's interesting. This looks larger and wilder, so we're actually going to start on the left.
Oh, an elevator. Our destination must be down.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, let's try and unlock it.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, I guess we're not supposed to start off over here. Oh no, we can. Okay, so it's... Ugh, crap. These things... And their never-ending hunt for blood. It was only one, so it kind of sucked, but... Oh well. At least that leaves us free to pick up a tear bomb. And nothing. Alright. So what is over here? And that EP cut, like, that EP cut 2 was going to be instrumental. Oh, we jump up. Alright. And then there's a treasure chest waiting for us over there also. I can't speculate too much on what Crossbell's like, though. But I think Crossbell is probably going to be the closest. Like, there wouldn't be any... There's no... It would just be one big city. So...
Oh, found a chest.
Don't know how much running around Pentagon. Equip. Nice. So I'm not imagining that it's going to be as big as Liberl. And there's no commoner, or... And Rufus said as much. There's not really a commoner noble person divide. More blood monads. Alright. This time we'll be able to get away. Gotcha! Aha!
Alright, we're in a good place!
Allow me. Arcus, activate!
My turn!
Yep. One and done them. And then it didn't consume a whole lot of EP, so, man. Might want to get one of those for Lloyd, too, now that we're at it. Okay, so we officially can't go back any further. Or we can. Those... Okay. Yep. We head back and then we go to the right. I have to keep, like... We gotta keep checking this because the layout of these... Like, I'm realizing it always felt way more straightforward in the dungeons we were in with Class 7, but... With the police department, man.
This is almost uncomfortably narrow.
Alright. We go down, over, and up to get to that red chest. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Let's execute it. Lloyd seems like a good guy. But Lloyd is probably the old... Well, not probably. At this point, Rean is probably 18 years old already. And I'm assuming Estelle and Joshua, they're at least 20 years old apiece. But Lloyd is, especially because he's already an established police officer, he's probably older than both of them. Or all three of them, I should say. But who knows? With anime time, Lloyd might be 18 years old himself.
Allow me. Arcus, activate.
Here goes.
Arcus, activate.
Activate.
Rixia might be 16 or something, I'm realizing. But I doubt they would make her that age. But I really have nothing to go on. There's... Or do I? No. Doesn't talk about them. And the status doesn't tell us anything. Okay. Maybe one day soon. It's hard to believe that we're getting close to the end. Like, literally, this is the last stretch of Trails of Cold Steel 2.
What a nice treasure chest.
It'll be so nostalgic.
This'll only take...
Okay.
Let's keep
that kind of sucked. I screwed up and let Lloyd die, but at least Rixia hit level 133. Zerum capsule. Okay, sorry about that. A call came through, but yeah, we've still got that one reviving balm, so oh well. That really did not go as well as I was hoping it would. And then the reward definitely maybe if Lloyd had also hit level 133 it would have been more worth it, but Geo-front E block 2. If we... Is there... Okay, there is another switch. I'm looking at it and I'm like, wait, how do these connect? But then it's pretty clear how they do. Oh, wow. Completely tapped on CP, though. It's not gonna be good. So we go this way down the center. Definitely need to kill these mosquitoes. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's take them both on. Alright, I guess we only get the one. Man, that true gladiator belt is the MVP, dude, I swear. We've already got him almost back up to full CP. And then with that... Alright, so I guess we can trip that switch and grab those two treasure chests and kill whatever's back there. Oh, giant mosquito. We don't have any way of recouping her CP, so oh well.
Beware.
So it turns out they're susceptible to petrify. Lloyd got the petrify off, and then it was a done deal from there.
Found a chest.
Heavenly robe. It's probably, yep, for her. Alright, well that's good. At least Rixia is going to be taking less damage from here. And a Tyrol balm. Unlocked. And now we need to do the same thing for the other side.
That's the first lock done.
Oh, that's it? Okay. We got that side. And then that side seems comparatively much simpler. But we go ahead and activate this switch, and then we should be able to just rush on through. Easy peasy. Unless I miss... No. No, we definitely did that right. Okay. Now let's head over to the other side, and hopefully I did call it right that this side is simpler. Completely missed that those... Ooh. Okay, it goes down. Smaller versions. Oh, and a big version. Wait, can you go back and heal? We can. Hold on, I'm gonna run back and heal up at the previous block. Actually, I'm kind of worried that if we go back, it's gonna reset it. I'm not entirely certain if that's the case, but I don't even want to mess with it. We'll just keep pressing forward with what we've got right now. Wow. Okay. Crap. The range on this. Oh, man. Alright, so we got our get out of losing free card. Went ahead and just used that. But, man. I really have preferred, like, the range on it, though. Rean's got me spoiled. Uh-oh.
Be wary of that monster.
Hopefully it turns around at some point. Okay, so that thing actually killed us twice, so definitely not gonna fight it a third time. Win Sepith. Yeah. We just don't have enough gas in the tank to be able to really handle it. But you know, knowing when to fold him is definitely also part of the strategy. There's just nothing in this corner. Interesting. Alright. Luckily for us, looks like it's just a straight shot to what we're trying to get to. Did I? Okay, here it is. I was like, I must have missed something. One enemy down there. Or up there, rather. Yeah. Jeez, this one is long.
This is almost uncomfortably narrow.
So I guess that was the halfway point when that activated. Not a problem. Still feels like this is a good way to, like, inhale something you really shouldn't be inhaling. But oh well. And now the kind of vent we can walk on. Is it? Nope. Can't get on here, can you, buddy? Can you turn around? Gotcha. Okay.
I'm still up for more.
We were able to get through it. I don't want to use either of our... Like, maybe I'm massively overestimating whatever's waiting for us at the end of this, but I don't want to use either of our overdrive charges unless it's... Whoa!
We can get past this.
Absolutely necessary, but... Okay. So Rixia got killed. That might... Okay, so we're on the status of run from every fight at this point. We're just... Oh, man. Maybe I should have just eaten it and gone back to heal. Uh-oh.
What a nice treasure chest.
It is nice, isn't it? But we need to make sure that this thing's not going to be an issue. We got an achievement. I don't know what it said. I only saw it, like, as it was going down. Straight get peas. You can't move as much as she can. 1 EP charge. Alright. Go through this, and then we've got 2 switches we can activate, and that should be the last of it. After this, it should take us down to E04, and then we should be good to go. I'm assuming. All with... we can only assume that he's carrying Rixia on his back while he's doing all this. Oh! Oh, okay, so this, it's an elevator. So we activate that after we activate the other switch, and it'll just take us down to where we need to be. Makes sense. Straightforward enough. I can dig it. Unlock. Something tells me, like, it wouldn't actually surprise me if even in the Japanese version of this game, like, these said locked and unlocked in English.
That's 2 locks done. Let's head back to the elevator.
Like, it strikes me as it strikes me as them having gone for English for the because they did it for Erebonia. Whoa! No!
This one's tough. Be careful. Here goes. Let's cut our loss. Let's keep moving.
Sweet, merciful escape. No. Alright, yeah, let's just go past it. I accidentally hit the turbo button, which is why everything was sped up there for a second. But, yeah, we are going to save yet again. And then hope and pray that we'll be able to heal when we go down. If not, we'll just go back and do it, but... I don't know why I've got it in my head that... Whoa! Who constructed this Geo-front, dude? Yes! Alright. Rest. So we've got pretty much one more shot at making whatever we need for our orbments. Quartz. Yeah, we can give him a defense 3. It's got to be something Earth, right? Okay. Let's see what waits. Oh, central computer room.
Lloyd, I think we're here.
Yeah, we finally reached the end.
So, hopefully, the skilled warrior that gave her that bad feeling. Let's see who it is. It might turn out to be Blue Blanc even, who knows? East Sector, Central Terminal Room. Epstein. Huh, this guy's everywhere.
Oh my. This facility would be the center of Crossbell's orbital network, yes?
In a way. The overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center, but it's a good chunk. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net.
Okay, so we're gonna encrypt it or something?
Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole Geo-front. If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
I assume we still need the orbital network.
We could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands. So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
And that's where that initialization unit Teal made comes in, right?
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too.
Okay, so they've got some pretty smart cookies on their side, too.
And that makes things easy on our end. Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Initialization unit activated. Confirming connection to Terminal 0. The unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system, followed by performing a reboot operation. Are you certain you wish to continue? If so, please press the red button at the center of the unit to proceed.
Right.
Alright, and then whoever the skilled warrior is going to appear to stop us now.
Commencing all required processes.
Or maybe not. Is there not going to be any super big boss battle at the end of this? That would go against everything I understand about JRPGs.
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. But this unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat. Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? They certainly are impressive. In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
Rean? He's this... Him and Altina? Wow.
I didn't sense anyone coming.
Like... I've got a huge smile on my face right now. I did not expect Rean to be the boss of this.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rixia Mao, respectively.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi? Like the one Arios uses.
Huh. Arios, huh?
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though.
Rean knows who Arios is?
But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
He's fighting with...
Soleus.
He's fighting with Altina. That's... okay.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
Dang, dude. Rean went from the coolest guy to being part of the Erebonian Empire.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too then.
Understood. Activating Arcus.
There's this blue still.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running. Let's do this, Rixia!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault. I require your support, Rean.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Prepare yourself.
Rap, dude. Alright, arts, saintly force.
Arcus, activate.
Now's our chance.
I'll aid you.
Wow.
Activate.
Alright. Let's see what we're working with.
Laser arm. Activate. Go.
That was a good chunk of damage, but
Careless.
okay, there she goes.
Yeah.
Crap, dude. They're getting us.
Right.
Okay. Zerum capsule her. Hope she can
Thank you very much.
withstand their assault.
Bionic. Fire.
Second form. Gale.
Crap.
I'm sorry.
Careless.
Welp. Okay.
I require your
So
support.
let's go ahead
Rean.
and try this a second time.
Let's get this over with.
A regular basic attack from
Allow
her.
me.
Not anything we really need to worry about. Yeah. Let's open with this. Alright. Rean, like, since they can establish a combat link and it's Rean, I assume they can both do that as well. But we're gonna take this time you've got right now. Get him buffed up.
Right.
Yeah. Protect us from whatever BS might be coming our way.
Prepare yourself.
And, yeah, another saintly force. Doesn't look like there's any,
Activate.
yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything else coming up. No crits or anything, so. Okay. Altina, if we can get Altina down first, that's probably gonna be the best move. Especially because she can, she's got those reflex under her belt. Yeah. Dang, that barely did anything.
Bionic. Fire.
Arts defense down. That's not really Rean's thing, so it's all good. Yeah, a holy breath from her.
Activate. Activate.
Thanks.
So what's Rean gonna do next? Nice!
There.
Here goes.
I think yeah, let's impassion Rixia. If we can't drop her, yeah. Nope. Then Rean got the heal. I wasn't paying close enough attention. La Crest also isn't big enough. Alright, I guess we just, yeah, refocus on her. Wow!
Prepare yourself.
She's susceptible to that? Interesting. Nice!
Now, come with me, Lloyd.
No reason not to do it, right? They've got tons of HP though. Crap. Can we? Nice.
This is my chance. Prepare yourself.
Okay. So she will Saintly Force him again.
Forming
We've got a crit that we definitely want to make use of. Is Reflect.
Activate.
2 crits, both of which we want to steal.
Right.
Dang, Rean's gonna heal again.
Allow me.
I wonder. Do we get to keep the crit? We do. So first up then. Oh, Lloyd's, it's not gonna activate. We've got to use hers. Alright. That's fine. Yeah. He's gonna heal up. And then we're gonna hang on to his. And she's still got 1 turn of CP recovery, so I guess that's good.
Here goes.
For him, how's about an adamantine shield? And then what else does she have up her sleeve? Yeah, let's have her Saintly Force herself. Why not? Alright. And we still get that that heal. Neither of them have access to it, so that's always good. Whew. They both probably have access to their S-crafts, which is not good for us. Nope. That's not gonna work.
Prepare yourself.
And if we want to keep being able to do that, yeah, just one of these.
Thanks.
Bionic, fire.
Okay.
There.
Haha!
Now, come with me.
So she's getting close to being defeated. Rean too, actually.
You fiend.
I don't know what proc. Oh, because she
Right.
the Brionac. All right. I mean, that's completely fine by me. No, just yeah. Wow, dude. We're just getting them over and over again.
Right.
Can he? We can adamantine shield because 1 S-craft is gonna be curtains for us. Alright. And then he's still speed up too. Dang. I'm just really hoping he doesn't use that termination slash. But this, if this isn't it for her, then we'll drop his S-craft too. Yep, especially because now they're both gonna crit. We might be able to get him, who knows? But that's only because we've used our S-crafts like 6 times in a row and they haven't done them even once. And they're susceptible to everything, which is exactly what it feels like.
But how?
I mean,
Still up for more.
that feels true to how it was when we were in control too. Like, was susceptible to pretty much everything. So I'm glad they kept that. almost no XP.
I'm surprised.
Dang, now Rean's got the cutscene immunity, dude. We beat him, but he's like, huh, I guess that was quaint.
I knew full well Rixia would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
You could say it runs in the family.
Huh.
I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
Okay, so Lloyd, saying that, Lloyd is definitely older than Rean.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Rean, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
Oh, man.
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful!
What's he doing?
He's gonna power up.
Such negative energy.
Negative energy? Huh. It finished before he could flip out on us.
Initialization process completed.
Aha! We win!
Rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it!
What a relief.
What should we do?
Hopefully leave us alone.
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders.
Captain Lecter.
One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
They're probably gonna try to burn the place down.
Captain Lecter?
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's intelligence division, right?
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Wow. Whoa! That's new!
Holy...
So being on this side of it definitely feels different.
An ion? No, it isn't.
Ion? Wow. He really is just gonna tear the place down, huh?
Wait, no!
Yeah. Nothing we can do to stop that.
Lloyd!
If we can at least get the data out of here.
Is Rean?
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
So he's still a good guy underneath all of that, hopefully.
Damn it.
Alright, well.
Just tell me one thing, as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbell State Police Department.
Can't forget, we always have to introduce ourselves.
What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. No. I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbell government, Rean Schwarzer.
Wow. Oh, perspective change? We're back with Rean now.
Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
Okay, so that's Lecter, and he's not using his birth name, so...
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. You've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. But they've come out the other side every time.
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen, but I was powerless when it really did.
Dude, they busted out Valimar. You can be forgiven.
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming. Especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Night, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
Not a new weapon.
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. But I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that.
You are correct, Lloyd.
And its pilot was anything but normal. Let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. Wasn't our smoothest operation, but I'd still call it a success. I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. We can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley too.
That's a lot of names he's throwing at us.
Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us.
Okay, now he's just making fun of us.
There are still many barriers left between us and our goals, but we can get over them. So long as we're together.
Right.
Rean's no longer with, well...
You're heading back then?
So Class 7 is probably either it's been dissolved, or it's probably been dissolved.
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Well, if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since, right?
Gileath and Rean.
Excuse me.
This is where we part ways then. I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. We may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her.
Dang, you'd think Milliam would have gotten to work on fixing that.
I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but... no. Forget it. Take care, okay? I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Rean still got his signature move, if nothing else.
Understood? Is something wrong?
Not really. I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess.
Huh. Probably because they've still got all their friends and Rean is in some sort of... We don't know what state his friendships are in, but... He said he was going to pass something on to Milliam, but... Divertissement, The Occupation, and The Legion of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. We can continue again? Alright, yeah. Let's save. Continue.